Okay, I am stuck in traffic. Well, I'm moving now. Man, lots of driving today. But I just kind of opened up this randomly and decided why not just read it and make use of my time. So, I shall read. But I'm going to pray first. Lord, I pray this video honors you and that you will speak to your people and just have your way. Have your way. Okay, so this is kind of in the middle of Psalms 78, starting at 16. Psalm 78, 16. He also brought streams out of the rock and caused waters to run down like rivers, but they sinned even more against him. Good night. That's sinking. I don't want to be like that.
In half a mile, turn left onto Antioch Pike.
By rebelling against the Most High in the wilderness, and they tested God in their heart by asking for the food of their fancy. Yes, they spoke against God. They said, "Can God prepare a table in the wilderness?" Behold, he struck the rock so that the waters gushed out and the streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide meat for his people? Therefore the Lord heard this and was furious. Does God get mad? Oh yeah, he does. So a fire was kindled against Jacob. Ooh, my name actually means Jacob. Oh crap. Let me check. Maybe my ways will tell me where I'm supposed to go. Haha. I think this is the street I'm supposed to turn on. See, it probably would make more sense to like video when I'm not driving, but you know, it just doesn't happen like that. Just doesn't happen like that. Okay, so yeah, therefore the Lord heard this and was furious. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they did not believe in God and did not trust in his salvation. Yet he had commanded the clouds above and opened the doors of heaven, had rained down manna on them to eat, and gave them of the bread of heaven. Men ate angels' food, and sent them food to the full. He caused an east wind to blow in the heavens, and by his power he brought in the south wind. He also rained meat on them like the dust, feathered fowl like the sand of the seas, and he let them fall in the midst of their camp, all around their dwellings. So they ate and were well filled, for he gave them their own desire. They were not deprived of their cravings. But while their food was still in their mouth, the wrath of God came against them and slew the stoutest of them, and struck down the choice men of Israel. In spite of this, they still sinned and did not believe in his wondrous works. Therefore, their days he consumed in futility, and their years in fear. I'm telling you, every time I do a video, my nose and I don't know, it's crazy weird. When he slew them, then they sought him. Sorry, guys. When he slew them, they sought him, and they returned and sought earnestly for God. Then they remembered that God was their rock, and the Most High God their Redeemer. Nevertheless, they flattered him with their mouth, and they lied to him with their tongue. For their heart was not steadfast with him, nor were they faithful in his covenant. But he, being full of compassion, forgave their iniquity, and did not destroy them. Yes, many a time he turned his anger away, and did not stir up all his wrath. For he remembered that they were but flesh, a breath that passes away and does not come again. How often they provoked him in the wilderness, and grieved him in the desert. Yes, again and again they tempted God, and limited the Holy One of Israel. They did not remember his power, the day when he redeemed them from the enemy, when he worked his signs in Egypt, and his wonders in the field of Zoan. Turned their rivers into blood, and their streams that they could not drink. He sent swarms of flies among them, which devoured them, and frogs which destroyed them. He also gave their crops to the caterpillar, and their labor to the locust. He destroyed their vines with hail, and their sycamore trees with frost.
At the light, turn left onto Antioch Pike.
Cattle
Continue on Antioch Pike for 2 miles.
I'm not that bad. Only sometimes. Okay, but anyways, I'll just stop there. So remember the things the Lord has done. Do not forget it. And do not complain, or else the Lord's wrath will be aroused. And you know what? I do not want to do that, because I can do that. I can do that right now if I want to. But I'm going to decide not to. I'm going to decide to be like, you know what? Your way, God. I love